how Google crawls a new web page has a direct impact on how soon you show up in search results. And a lot of my clients will ask, how can we get ranking on the first page quickly? And it all comes down to how you organize the content material with the focus of that goal that you're trying to accomplish with the visitor. So your navigation is going to be the first thing that Google sees, and it's only going to look at the content that's in a space called above the fold. And the fold, essentially, if you think about a newspaper, the front page of the newspaper is folded in half. And so the top half of the page is the first thing that you see. In the same method, Google is going to look at the content that is above the scroll line on your browser. So assuming that your page is longer than the browser window, Google is only going to look at what's visible from that bottom up. And this is going to require the most important message and headlines and information that you put on your page to be up at the top initially, so that Google sees the relevance and knows who it's targeting, right? Because when people come to your site, they're only going to spend a fraction of a second before they realize or decide that they've come to the right place. And so Google's looking at prioritizing that content ahead of anything else. So in order for Google to crawl even more, you have to build trust and authority. And that's going to be signaled by how those visitors actually interact with your website when they start coming to it. If you have set up your Google Webmaster account, you have your Google Analytics, then Google is going to be able to measure the behavior of people as they come to the site. And as people demonstrate good behavior, meaning they don't leave right away, which would affect your bounce rate, then Google is going to say, oh, people are spending some time on this site. They must be finding what they're looking for. We're going to come back and take a more detailed look at it. And then Google is going to they're going to look at more pages for you. One way to find out which pages Google has looked at is to go into the Google Search Console, and which is really just the regular Google search page. And you put in links, followed by your domain name, and then it's going to tell you what Google has actually crawled on your website. And so you can keep a look at that and see, as you're adding pages, is Google adding more search results, that kind of thing. So that'll give you an indication. If Google is not, then you may want to take a look at your sitemap file, and then look at how much time people are spending on each page. If it's relevant or valuable content, Google's going to spend more time coming back and checking more frequently as you do frequent updates, etc. So I hope this helps. I'm your Santa Barbara web guy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.